guys? We think we know football. Ben back here again. We're going to talk a little bit about some of the news that's been going on lately. And just for a reminder for you guys, we're going to be announcing the winner at the end of the week. So don't forget to comment SB Champs for this PSA 9 grade Jalen Hurts rookie card. Every comment is an entry, and subscriptions get you 2 entries. So don't forget. So let's talk a little bit about what's been going on this week in terms of quarterbacks, right? So Aaron Rodgers met with the Steelers for apparently 6 hours in contract talks. He flew down to Pittsburgh to talk to them. Um, and we suspected that it would take Aaron Rodgers a while to make a decision like this. He's such a drama queen, always going on podcasts and stuff. He loves the attention. We know that. And what do you make of this situation with Aaron Rodgers? Do you think he's going to sign with the Steelers, or is he possibly going to retire?
Well, he's gonna go somewhere where he thinks that he has a chance to still play football. Okay.
Right.
Um, Steelers do have a good opportunity. I mean, he did kind of waste his opportunity in Cleveland and the Giants. So this basically is almost the last place for him to go, other than retirement. I
Yeah.
mean, they could probably sign him somewhere as a backup, but like I said, he wants to go somewhere where he can still play football if something happens.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to play backup, and I'm pretty sure he was probably demanding a bit of money out of the Steelers. But who do the Steelers have? They're not in a position to draft a quarterback. They're up there pretty high. So unless they go for a Jackson Dart, they're going to have to run with a Mason Rudolph. Is that going to be their quarterback? We've all seen how that goes.
Well, they could also trade, for what is his name for the Patriots? They want a third round pick for him. Their rookie quarterback that they drafted last year.
Drake May?
Hmm.
I don't. I think that the Patriots are really, really like Drake May, and I do see them building around him. They're really stocked up on defense and free agency, but that would be an interesting move, definitely. And could you imagine Aaron Rodgers on the Patriots? Yuck. Yeah, it's we still have time. I think that we're gonna have a decision by next week, probably. But I can only see Aaron Rodgers playing with the Steelers and nowhere really else because both the Browns and the Giants are somewhat in position to take a quarterback. It depends on who takes Shador first. If they do take him, we all know Cam Ward is probably going number one overall to the Titans, unless the Titans want to trade back. We're gonna have to wait to see on that. Um, in regards to quarterbacks, uh, absolutely no noise coming from Russell Wilson, right? It seems
Nope.
like he hasn't. I believe he met with the Giants and the Browns, but we really haven't heard anything. Is this Russell Wilson possibly at the end of his career? Is he going to be a backup somewhere, maybe?
Could be. He's not going to start next year. I can tell you that much.
Do you think he would start on the Browns? Do they have Kenny Pickett and that Thompson Robinson guy? Do you think he would be a starter out of those three quarterbacks?
He would have to beat out Kenny Pickett because Kenny Pickett really wants to be the starter.
And that's a good note. Is Kenny Pickett ready to be a starter? Uh, did he play at all for Philadelphia last year? I think he played a game or two. I can't remember how he did, but I've never been a big Kenny Pickett guy myself. I've never really been too much of a fan of his. Um, to be honest, I think it would be a laughing stock if we saw the Browns go into the next season with Kenny Pickett as their starter. I don't. I'd probably would write them off immediately. Do you think that Kenny Pickett could be a starter?
Maybe. I mean, just depends on how it goes. I
Who do
mean,
they?
he doesn't really had a chance to show himself in New England, so
Philadelphia, Philadelphia.
oh yeah, my bad. Philadelphia.
Yeah, and in his rookie year with even in most of his tenure with Pittsburgh, they kept swapping coordinators. He's never really had a chance. Maybe he gets a chance with the Jerry Judy, and I believe Kareem Hunt is resigning. Oh no, he went to the Chiefs, huh? Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, the Browns are in shambles right now, definitely. Um, Giants signing a 2-year, $8 million deal for Jameis Winston. Um, how do you feel about Jameis Winston? I think that he is a good backup. I don't think that he's going to be a starter. I believe that they're going to draft Shador Sanders in the upcoming draft. They're right around that area to get him if it does happen. He's going to probably be competing with Jameis Winston. Maybe they want a veteran quarterback to to help teach Shador Sanders if they do get him. What do you think about Jameis Winston? Is this the guy for the New York Giants?
No. He's not the guy for anybody.
Yeah,
Okay. He's just the guy to say, hey, we got a quarterback that's possible he can do great. It's possible he can't do great. It's basically just throwing a stone in a dark place,
yeah.
hoping to hit something.
You get yeah, just complete blindfold and um yeah, he throws as many touchdowns as he does interceptions, and we all know he's the king of the pick six. So yeah,
Yep.
I'm not sure about Jameis Winston. They gave him a small deal, so I don't foresee that deal. That's backup money. He's probably going to be a backup, maybe a veteran presence when they draft a quarterback, or hopefully if they draft a quarterback like Shador Sanders. We've predicted this. If you watch our other podcast, we believe that Shador Sanders is going to the Giants. So look and see on that. Um, in other news, let's talk about second year potential quarterbacks who are possibly going to take it to the next level. And when I say that, I'm talking about the Washington Commanders and the Denver Broncos. Bo Nix was a runner-up, and we all know that Jaden Daniels was the rookie of the year. The Washington Commanders have stocked up. They had the most free agency signings out of any team. They are going all in on Jaden Daniels. The Denver Broncos have made a few good moves on defense because I believe that they believe in Sean Payton's offense, although getting an Evan Ingram was a big help. Who do you think is going to have a better year next year? Who takes the next step in terms of quarterbacks that were rookies this year? And
Mm,
let's also include Drake May, the Patriots quarterback. It's because they did help him a lot. They got a lot of defensive players for that team.
I think Washington's going to surprise a lot of people this year, to be honest. Denver's going to make it a little bit farther, but you guys just really, there wasn't nobody really keen on offense that you guys acquired. I mean, you guys got, what's his name?
Just
For
Evan
Ingram.
Ingram, yeah, that's it. We still have Cortland Sutton.
You guys know, you signed a wide receiver too. I forgot who he was,
Yeah,
but
he was
it
a
was,
low deal. Yeah, he wasn't anybody big.
yeah.
We have a lot of young players on our team that maybe they get better in year two, and we stock up on the draft on offense. But in terms of relative talent right now, the Washington Commanders probably do have more talent on their offense. They still have Scary Terry. Yeah. Uh, so you believe that the Washington team is set up for a lot more success right now?
Yes.
What
I
about
mean, I
Drake?
wouldn't doubt the Vikings
Go ahead.
either.
Go ahead.
Okay, like the Vikings are making a bunch of trades too. They just acquired Madison from the 49ers, so and they just re-signed Aaron Jones for a contract. So, I mean, they're making moves too. I
Yeah.
think they had like 13 picks so far that they've signed in free agency.
Yeah, so we did some power ranking videos, and all these free agency things really are shaking it up. Um, in other news, just a little bit of WWE slash football. Seth Rollins was on Good Morning Football this morning talking about football, talking about how he sees these teams, and he did pretty good. We should see more Seth Rollins talking about football.
Hey,
These
it could be something that he does after he retires. He's getting up there to retire.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe that would be good because he does look pretty good on the uh on the stream there on Good Morning Football. Um let's talk about the AFC West one last time. Any other predictions you have for your team in the draft? Do you guys foresee who you're gonna pick? Do you have any ideas?
Not really. I mean, it's very hard to decide. Like, you know, we did pick up Mike Williams, okay, for a wide receiver. So we got a big target now. Got a little bit of chemistry with Justin Herbert too, so that kind of helps. be honest, I think we go defense.
Yeah, defense. Stock up on the defense for the
Hmm.
Chargers. Yeah, I foresee us going offense in the first round. I'm not sure if it's going to be a tight end or a running back, but I hopeful that we get a really good running back. We just lost Javonte Williams, and I'm hopeful for a a solid offensive presence outside of Bo Nix for the next season. And I know Ben is excited for Mike Williams and Najee Harris coming back on that Jim Harbaugh defense with Justin Herbert. I have seen a lot of predictions that the Chargers are possibly winning the division next year, but we hear that every year, Ben.
Hey, they say that about us every single year. Okay, there's not the
Yes.
Denver is going to win the division. It's Chargers have a chance to win the division every single year.
Yeah, and
But
you
what
guys,
do? We shoot ourselves in the foot.
it's just that as one thing I always like to say to Ben, and I know he hates to hear it. Chargers gonna charge, unfortunately.
Basically,
All right, any closing comments, Ben?
no.
Okay, thank you guys. We think we know football. Don't forget to comment SB Champs to get included into the giveaway. It's going to be happening at the end of the week. So thank you, and we'll catch you guys next time.